Continue. Üdvözlök mindenkit a streamben. Újonnan elvarázsolva vagyunk. Úgy alakult a nap, hogy innentől streamelhetek. Hogy csak nem jön közbe valami estig. Mert este... Ja, nem hiszem. Nem hiszem, emberek. Na, hol hagytuk abba? Szóval ott hagytuk abba, hogy go to the herbology class. Hát akkor meg kell csökkenteni a herbology class-t. Meg kell csökkenteni a herbology class-t. Kár, hogy nem. Nincs volt, is vagy volt, csak nem vettem észre, mindegy. Kezdjük is az órát. De szép nő. Legalábbis úgy nézett ki oldalra.
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see
Igen,
you
szép.
again, Lenora dear.
Szép találmánk
You'll
van.
need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together.
Szépen megköszöntek, azt mondták, hogy ciao,
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Poor mandrake. Aha.
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new form and cut down the soil. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo!
Hát ilyen napig nem valamit szétkúrnak.
I'm
Reparo.
very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, Fran,
Bejövünk a tanárnőnek.
Disney at our potting tables. Before we get started, I need to have a brief word.
Húzd már a picsába. Egyszerűen be kell nyolnom neki.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Me? Firstly, well done with your mandrake. Then they can be rather difficult to get a grasp of. I enjoyed it.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Why Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to
Mi
harvest
vagyunk a
them later.
kedvencek.
Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take
Mi
time
vagyunk.
to grow.
Let's see how to balance my
Plant
star thistle arrangement.
Titane,
Niffler's fancy
Titane,
or roses?
at the pot
Dittany's
table.
restorative properties make it a vital ingredient
Check
in
out
the
some
Wiggenweld
corn.
potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's
Ready
class.
in 9 minutes. Jaj, ne! Ezt elkúrtam.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Meet Leander Pervert.
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day.
Pervert.
Nice to meet you. Nice work.
Villány van?
The dark arts, by the way.
Uram, atyám, bazd meg.
Excuse me?
Mi ez?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
Csak hogy tudunk gyűjteni különböző anyagokat. Te
I mean, I would have.
hussaljál,
She stopped that dragon skull
Me-
from
me-
crushing you.
emberét.
Typical Slytherin.
Értsed már meg, hogy a nőket
Dragon skull
szeretem!
someone during a fight.
Ja,
We Gryffindors fight with honor.
inkább öngyilkos leszek. No,
Sorry.
helyes. Miért követ ez a majom minket folyamat?
Levioso.
Mindent ellopunk. De és innen hogy a picsába kell kimenni? Jó. Ott. Nem tudjuk az Alhamórát.
Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Lumos.
Mi az szar? Akkor valahol fönn kell kijutni. Hülye Spotify, nem kell ide nekünk. Úgyhogy mindent ellopunk. Már megvan.
Here we are. Home of it. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Aha, itt vannak ilyen cuccok.
I'm sorry. What do I need to do?
Garlic said she wanted you to have a go at tending the cabbages. Give them some time to chomp and whatnot. Nothing to it, really. Just toss some of those Chinese chomping cabbages out. You'll see fairly quickly why we call them that.
Mhm. Jó.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did some moaning, but they left her holding daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we, probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Csak most követ az a majom. Hát jó, mindegy. Kurva nagyot ugrik ez a karakter még mindig.
That helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hatos szint. Ciao, lúzerek. De várjál, láttam is ez a kiárat. Na, mi van most az ezével? Mik a questek? The girl from Ugardo. Legyen ez.
As well as friendships, kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the great hall.
De akkor ez... Várjál, akkor ez itt... De ugorjál már le! Ilyen nagyon... Csáztok, lúzerek! Tudjuk, ki kell menni. Így. Mi van?
In there, I just know it.
Levioso!
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizard in village.
Várjál, nem tudunk pasztra ölni. Hol vagyunk? Úristen, itt vagyunk is. El fogok odáig elfutni.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as...
Most csak hátrébb kerültünk. De nem, mi? Várjál. Akkor menjünk erre a rövidített úton. Hol a lila jelölés? Várjál, nem értem. Most ezt a sárgát, ezt fixeljük ki, és... Értem, faszomat. Hű, geci, te felvesz ez.
What am I missing?
A lot thing. Yeah.
You shouldn't be doing that near me.
Mit csinálsz, és futok? Azt írja erre.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Jó, van. Jók a halucinvagyói.
Shouldn't there be aurors or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the...
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make
Nézzük, ki van professzornak. Ó, Pita.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Egyet több ment bele, nem?
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Just like...
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Endurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Mindent ellopunk. Pénzét is.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Ah.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah! Get it! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
Láttam is ez a potion, kellett volna elkészíteni.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
That's the potion man.
I brewed an Endurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Play my environment. De nem hordjuk a sárat. a gérbe. Na, nézzük meg a csajt.
My robes are going to reap from them inspiration.
Sometimes the prefect just sends to me.
This cannot possibly be.
Professor Wing. Us to write more into the plot.
I've always said that travel.
Ezek ilyen fast travel pointok. De akkor fussunk oda. A lót az mindig jó. Nem messze van ez a csaj. Ennyire az emberek elől akar tűzni. Hoppá.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I am well, thank you. I
Ja,
was
meg minden
there,
gigoló
and I
most
saw what
ricci.
happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Ennyi. Ezzel kellett ide jönnünk.
What are you up to now?
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a dox's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you. Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
You should never...
Levioso. Incendio.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin, gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor, hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I'm not sure old vine-covered pillars are worth studying.
Well, I think anything concerning Merlin is worth pursuing, and I shall have you know, no one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory.
Incendio.
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
Incendio!
Yes, how beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
Az igen, tetején álltunk.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Greetings, young Slytherin. Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope. Get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Black.
Van fall damage. De regenerálódik, király. Find corpse note in the country yard.
Levioso. Incendio.
Scrope? Who is Scrope?
Search for the next note.
Revelio. Levioso.
És megvan.
Revelio. Levioso.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Lumos.
Alarmó rang nincsen. Egyébként. Megvan.
Incendio. Lumos. Levioso. Levioso.
Ajaj. Én gondban vagyunk.
Pumpkins? Ah, I think I know just the place.
Hoppá! Jó magasra ugrottunk. Le.
Accio.
Gyda ide circa.
Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Down to the water's edge. This had better not be a trick.
Lumos.
Thank you for coming all this way. The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
Happy to help, especially if you can shed light on the book.
Scrope is grateful. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honour her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
Tell me more about this treasured ring.
Oh, it's adorned with the Black family crest. The headmaster would be pleased with Scrope for returning it.
How did you know that I'd found a book and that it's missing pages?
Scrope and the other house elves are good at staying out of sight. Scrope hears and sees many things in the castle. Scrope knows how to keep secrets.
How did you injure your ear?
The Blacks have a tradition of decapitating their house elves when their service is no longer required. One day, dear Apollonia was understandably frustrated with Scrope and got a bit too eager with a cleaver. Scrope was able to convince the sweet girl of his value and now views this small injury as a reminder of her good heart.
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast. Place it on the pedestal there. Good luck. Scrope will wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your pages.
Most valami könyvnek ugye a kitépett darabjait kell megkeresni, meg valami gyűrűt. Jó, de lassan megy a vízom, az meg. Au! Gone back to Gobok. Meg itt van, hogy itt lesz egy béka.
Best of luck finding your pages. And the ring.
Igen, várjál. Igen.
Incendio! Incendio! Levioso!
Bazd meg, majdnem megvolt. Még egyszer. És már legalább tudjuk, hogy mit kell tenni.
Incendio!
Köcsög béka.
Incendio!
Ott volt a Protego öcsém. Még több béka.
Incendio!
Why would I need a piece of toast? I suppose that's where it goes.
Investigate the grotto.
Could it be? A visitor? Oh! Ah! Ooh! Ah! The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century ago. How in the world did you find this place?
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might find a black family ring here.
Ah. Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago. Poor Scrope. Still holds a candle for Apollonia, I reckon. Can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no avail. I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest. But she simply rolled her eyes. What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my finest moment.
I'd like to have those pages if you don't mind.
They're not here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So, I followed the map to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what happened next? Here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to find the pages.
I think I could guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze. After that, I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat. If you don't mind the sight of a, well, my decapitated skeleton, they're yours for the taking.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Nem vagyunk még elég erősek a békákhoz.
Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I was able to enter Apollonia's grotto. The toast was the key. I met a ghost there, Richard Jackdaw, who's agreed to lead me to the pages I've been looking for.
That boy was never good enough for Apollonia. Oh, what of the Black family ring?
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it long ago.
Sad news indeed. Scrope shall need to think of another way to impress the headmaster. Well, Scrope takes some consolation in knowing that the young Slytherin found what they needed.
I did. Thank you again, Scrope. You're a credit to house elves.
Na csá.
Levioso. Levioso.
Disarming. Aha. Incendio.
Lumos.
Hol vannak ezek a hülye békák?
Incendio.
És akkor most mit kéne csinálnom? Na, mindig menjünk ide.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Jó, és kitől tudom megtanulni? Várjál. Na, milyen csancot kell nekünk. Gondolom jó, hogy ide megyünk.
Where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. Oh, well. Goodbye.
Cica. Még darabból is. Jó is, hogy
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
De magasan voltunk, az meg.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Nem értem. Pillanat. És kitől kéne megtanulnom? Charm Classroom-ba, az meg akkor menjünk oda. Logikusan itt lesz, nem? Jó, és itt?
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Nem értem. Ok. Várjatok, és ha... Questet vegyük ki.
Levioso.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Ki tanította nekünk azt a csármos vizét? Várjátok. Nem a fig. Ezt lenézem videóval gyors, mert nem ad semmi
Nice to see you, my young friend.
konkrétot, ez a baj. Mi a quest? Nem ez. Megvan. Mert akkor jól gondoltam. Csak akkor kell valamilyen, ami... Okay. Valahol itt kell lennie eneminek. Bármi jöhet.
wonder who lives here.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Itt vannak ennek király.
Incendio. Protego. Incendio. Yes. Incendio.
Ugh. Shame you're so foul.
Oké, most a nap. És akkor... mondom a map. És nekünk a Hogwartsomat kell szerintem, aha. És nekünk ide kell jutni. Ez van a legközelebb. Szerintem. Faszom fog odafutni.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Értem, de jó.
I hope you were able to take care of...
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Oh my goodness.
Expelliarmus!
Jaj, pazd meg, de hülye, már mindegy. Logikus, ahogy gondolkodom, de... De tudunk így hoppanálni. Egy gyönyörű is kidolgozott, és jól meg van csinálva a játék.
Inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Levioso. Incendio.
Egész hálónapot itt feküdt a
Here I am,
földön.
as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It took the cunning of a Slytherin to track down these pages.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it.
Expelliarmus! Levioso! Protego!
Újra. Nézem, hogy a zenemik közé megyünk. Hát mondtam, jó van.
What are you up to now?
Expelliarmus! Levioso! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Nothing to do now but keep going.
Geci, én ezt nem hiszem el. Túl erősek. Mindegy, megoldjuk. Egyébként tényleg nincsen új felszerelésünk. 8-as színbe. Ezek minden 5-ös, 6. Aha. El kell menni majd a shopba.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Protego!
Nothing to do now but keep going.
Expelliarmus!
Komolyan. Megölt egy kis bók. És azért mentem rá erre, mert elnézzünk valamilyen shopba. Hát, ha fel tudjuk magunkat egy kicsit fejleszteni.
Here I am, as good as my word.
És akkor izé... Mi ez para? Most veszünk heal potion-t is.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we? A wise decision. Thank you. Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Hát most van egy potionünk.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Here I am, as good as my word.
Well... Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep it.
I've always said that travel broadens
Accio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Bazd meg! Ezt nem lehet legyőzni. Úgyhogy...
Revelio.
Mi értelme van ennek a varázsigének, ha nem hat? Egy erősségbe. Na mindegy.
What are you up to now?
Expelliarmus. Accio. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Nem, egyszerűen ezt lehetetlen megcsinálni. Semmi. Pósomon találkál majd, nem hill elő. Egyből kidöglik ez a szerencsétlen. Még egyszer megpróbáljuk, aztán max.
Off on another adventure, are we?
A bot persze mi a pacér van itt szellemként, hogy ne segítsen? Miért van itt? Miért van itt egy bot, aki nem csinál semmit? Nem értem a játékokban ezeket a hinteket, vagy ezeket az ilyen... Mindegy. De van egy buzi növényünk. És oda dobja ez a fogyatékos. Gőzöm sincs, hogy mit támad, rendben. Tehát így, rendben. Emberek így reménytelenek küldetésé, na mindegy. Ezt nem befagyott, bazd meg, ez a szar. Aj. pillanat emberek. Mikor ne reagálja erre se több. Akkor legalább nem válaszol, vettem észre. Kéne a push.
Nothing to do now but keep going.
Érdekes, de okay.
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags.
There
it is. Just as Jackdaw described.
Whisper the password.
Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
I won't rest.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me. I wonder how big this place is. But it doesn't stay lit for long. I need to light all three before they time out on me.
No, várjatok ide kell a...
Expelliarmus! Reparo!
Find the missing pages.
Revelio.
The rooms go dark if I wait too long.
this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this. Expelliarmus!
Guardate per tűz.
Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Incendio! Not. Jack looks like they're so good.
Újabb kapu. Ott van 3 szimbólum.
Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere.
Oké, hol tűnt a szellem? Na mindegy. Értem. Gondolom, akkor... Ja. Mit csinál az? Coinok.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
Accio!
És mit csinál? Azt nem tudom, hogy mit most csinál.
Incendio. Revelio. Accio.
Nem értem. Megvan.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would.
No. Kilenc szerintem kell, nem.
This loop, but there's no sign of him.
Ugrani nem tudunk. Akkor itt menjünk tovább, mert úgy látszik ez nagy eséllyel. Most én állj. Úgy. Uram, atyám. Várjatok, hát van egy ötletem. Hogy hogyan? Maradjuk ilyen csak itt. Mondjuk elmegyünk. Erre. Bazd meg és leesik ez a majom. Majd kicsit stratégiai játék. Mit csinálsz, te fogyatékos? Kurva anyád! látsz már könyörgöm. Hova bukfentezett majom? Nem értem. Játéknak a logikája, vagy hát nem a logikája, most ennek a küldének az élettelmét nem értem. Nyilván nem fog megállítani minket, csak nem értem. Jó, akkor a kontrollt nem nyomjuk. A kontroll semmire nem jó, csak bukfencezik, lesz még. Nem, de ez szar. Mit csinál ez a majom?
Revelio. Accio.
Ez nem hiszem el, Geci, hogy ekkora egy balfasz.
Accio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Accio.
És hát, így. Hova?
Revelio.
Nem értem. Ennyire beszorítottuk volna a sorokba ezt a szart. De várjál. Nincs olyan balfasz varázslatunk, ami eltaszítja. Persze, hogy nincs.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio.
Akkor másik oldalra húzzuk. Arra kell rájönnem. Miért nem... Revelio's már sem. És mit csinál? Mindegy.
Revelio.
Mi a faszom értem van itt ennek? Hát valami csak. Nice.
Revelio. Incendio.
Nem tudjuk ezt valahogy... Várjál, azonnak, hogy így irányítani kell Gecinantról. Gorla majom. Jó, hogy erre meg nem, aha. Érdekes.
Revelio.
De nem mond semmi konkrétat, hogy hova. És így innen a hova az anyádba? De akkor menjünk másik irányba. De várjál, ezt meg már... Nebo. Bukfencezés. Megvan. Nem. Kontrollt nem nyomható, de meg. Túl magas, vagy messze van. Majom gyerek, ugorjál már fel oda, de könyörgöm. Úristen. Jó. Ja. Meg tudtuk ezt is csinálni, nagy nehezen.
Untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Még mindig nem értem, mi a jó büdös faszt kéne csinálnom. Mert ott meg ugye... Jaj, oké. Mi a kén büdös faszát kéne itt csinálnom? Nem ír semmit. Játék, de így content semmit. Hogy mit kéne csinálnom. Find the missing pages. Hát kurva nagy segítség. Nyomodott növények. Várja is erre.
There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete.
More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard Jackson. Incendio.
Egy kis challenge.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Ugh. Shame you're so foul. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jack came this way.
De hülye vagyok. Mert is gondoltam, hogy arra kéne mennem. Nem mindegy. De várjál. Oké, 1, 2. Csak ez alatt. Ezt megfigyeljük.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? I need to look around for the symbol.
Még mindig a missing sword kell keresni, vagy most már...
Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is, the map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Aha!
Expelliarmus! Accio!
Mit rám kúr?
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
LOL.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. But that's unnerving. What's happening? I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I?
I don't know.
Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
Talán ő az mondjuk.
I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here.
What is this place?
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
I've always said that.
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
Revelio.
Megint iszonyáltunk a földön.
Everybody grab a broom and we shall get started.
Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa. Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome.
Hello. The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely. As broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up.
Up.
Up, you stupid ratty school broom.
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property. I want them returned in one piece.
I think I'm getting the hang of this. Wish I had my own broom.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello! Nice day for a flight! Ah, the old boathouse.
Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year. Whoa! Our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
This is rather fun.
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Slytherin like you might be interested in making an escape from class?
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here. And where have you two been? Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom, the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
All right.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then?
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be...
Over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft.
Revelio.
We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose her again. I should tell you, I swore to... this place. So
incendiary.
Never confide in him. He's trusted me since the day he was.
Expelliarmus! Incendies!
We used to see him almost daily.
I know Ominous. Met him in our common room. I've noticed he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Of course. Ominous spoke to me about his family when we first met. To say that he has no love lost for them is an understatement.
Glad you understand. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
It sounds like a dangerous spell.
You sound like Ominous. He frowns upon using forbidden spells. Although he did enjoy learning this one. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
Nice.
It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the best to keep the undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find... Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the Portkey, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you...
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, Hello, Ominous. I was just heading to our common room.
I've recognized that voice. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to be careful about this.
You wouldn't catch me keeping one.
Why not?
Confringo!
Back on old diaries and see what you were doing in the past. I keep a diary. There, see? I'm not the only one.
I'm sure lots of people.
Perhaps mind what you're doing there.
Lumos, Accio.
What's this one about?
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
Ez a szükségszobája?
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, cast evidence on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
Confringo!
Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us...
Revelio. Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Accio! Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
I hope that house elf can find us in here. Confringo!
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, It's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed. You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
Confringo! I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes. The magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion.
Hát lehet majd kipróbálom kontrollerrel is. Csak akkor most meg kéne tanulnom újra az izékat, hogy most mivel. De kipróbálom majd. Kontrollerrel az jó ötlet bálint.
I don't have anything for this at the moment.
Jó, hát... Egyébként ez tök menő a játék, és van egy nagyon menő varázsigénk is. Ugye már mutatom a Confringo.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants.
Ugye már mutatom.
Presume.
Ez a spell, ez a Confringo. Epic.
You need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
Dee cannot believe how many beasts you have here.
Revelio.
Ennyi volt? Hát jó, még szerencsé, hogy gyűjtögettünk minden lootot.
of all the potions you've brewed.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Ja, hogy 5 darab tudsz kell.
Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell. Just aim your... and perform the altering spell to customize it. It warms my heart to see your interest in pathology, dare I say. Blossom.
Me Egypt the Shies. Ah. XY.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deek, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience?
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel mysterious and eerie, as if I'm in the Forbidden Forest, surrounded by shadows.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Thank you.
Deke cannot believe how many beasts you have here. Deke hasn't seen this many. Deke thinks you should be proud of all the...
Nézd az asztronómiai távol. Reach level 10, and then go outside. Mindjárt megvan a level 10. Szerintem még egy XP kb.
Confringo! This looks intriguing. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Jó, emberek meg... Egyébként szerintem tök jó ez a játék eddig. Nekem nagyon tetszik. Szerintem tök jó. Itt vannak enemék. Akikkel lehet így pacakodni, ha úgy van. És találok persze. Ott vannak. De szerintem tök jó ez a játék. Tök jó dolgok. Tök szép a harcrendszere. XP és nem értük még el a... egy 20. A Confringo az egy menő spell. Azt nem értem. Itt vannak.
There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh.
Historical actions cost. Miért? Hogyan lokkoljam be a level 10-et? Furcsa, tudja, hogy valami... ja. Valami quest. Van, de lehet most lezárom azt, már eleget mondtam ma. Aztán majd még visszatérek rá, 2 perc volt mentés. Nem baj. És akkor majd a kövivel, majd folytatom továbbiakban, még este szerintem. Addig is sziasztok!